Hey guys, John here. It is John Barry, and welcome to another episode of figure toy reviews. So for today, we have Dante from Asmus Toys. It's the 1/6 collectible action figure, from Dante Devil May Cry 3. What he is. This is the younger version of Dante, and it's pretty cool. So first off, from Asmus Toys, you know that this is actual real cloth. So that's pretty cool. From the real cloth jacket to the real cloth pants and the holsters. He even got a zipper here too. That's pretty damn cool. So let's just talk about the features first. The details. The face. It depends on how you look at it. For me personally, I don't think that this is actually kind of accurate to the video game. I think it looks kind of off. And the creepy thing is, the face here kind of actually looks like my friend who loaned me the Devil May Cry game way back. So that's kind of creepy. So going down the abs, hardcore abs. If you actually look closely, the skin actually has a little bit of texture too, and the skin is kind of soft plastic. You see how I can press it in. Inside there's a harder skeleton on the inside, but then the skin is kind of plasticky. And the coat, look at all these details here. It's pretty cool. This is an actual zipper, as you can hear, going all the way down. The boots are just sadly one piece of rubbery plastic, and here's the soles of the boots. Not all that interesting. Here's the back, the holsters. Pretty cool, eh? Actually, some kind of shiny metallic kind of thing. Here too. So yeah, there's a lot of attention to details here, and it's pretty damn cool. Here's the back side. Look at that. All the lines, the stitching. Pretty damn cool. Nice attention to details. So, like I said, the details are actually pretty cool. Pretty amazing and pretty good. So now, let's go on to the accessories. So, his accessories are pretty much standard. First off, we have ebony and ivory. So these two are his iconic guns. You can see ebony and ivory right there. Pretty cool. Right there too, ebony ivory. So yeah, these could actually fit into his holsters. A closer look. Pretty accurate. And then he also comes with an extra pair of gun hands. Just some standard. And then some sword holding hands. Also pretty standard. The quality is pretty good too. Look at that, you can see the fingernails and all that stuff. He also comes with his necklace from the game. I haven't put it on him or whatever, because it actually is, as you can see, it's like an actual chain in there. Pretty cool. And I don't want to break it or stuff like that, so I'm handling it with care, so I'm gonna leave it in the packaging for now. And here's Rebellion. So if you guys don't know, this is actually the starter form of Rebellion from Devil May Cry 3, because that's a prequel. Comparing that to Rebellion from Devil May Cry 4, you can see there's the difference. The one from 4 is a shade darker, and as you can see here, the devil horns are a little longer, and the mouth is open in comparison. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little detail that if you wouldn't really know if you don't have both of them. Here too, at the pommel, closed and open. So yeah, that's some nice attention to detail. So just the details on the sword alone is actually pretty cool. Very nice. And it comes with the rocket launcher. Same as the one from Lady. So yeah. Oh yeah, he also comes with an extra face. I personally like this face better than the one that he has on right now, because I think it's a little bit more accurate, and this smirk is just pretty much Dante's style, you know? So after that, let's move on to articulation. The head, tilt side to side, twist all the way around, up and down, basically is a ball joint. The arms, parallel to the ground like that, pretty nice. The elbows, all the way up, that's also very nice. It's a double jointed, but moving the arm forward like this, you can, but as you can see, it kind of puts stress on the clothing, and I don't want to, rip the clothing. So I'm just gonna leave that there. His chest, not much movement up there, but the hips, a tiny bit, not much to the side, and not really much to twist. The legs, that's the extent of the splits. Legs forward, like that. Legs back, like that. The knee joint, like so. Standard. And yeah, you can also swivel them in and out like that. And now the ankle pivot, side to side, forward and down, and you can twist it. So yeah, the articulation is pretty cool, but the abdomen section is pretty, kind of a letdown. So let's move right on to measuring. Dante stands at 12 inches all the way to the top. And now let's compare him to some of the other casts from Devil May Cry. First up, we have Virgil. If you notice, he's not standing on the platform, so he looks a little shorter, but they're practically the same height. And after Virgil, we have Lady, who's pretty short in comparison, as you can see. And of course, we have Dante from Devil May Cry 4. Like I said, he's not on this platform, so he looks a little shorter, but they're the same height. Oh, good save. And finally, we have Kamen Rider Zio. Yep, pretty short. And now for my final thoughts. So overall, it's a pretty decent Dante figure, like what I talked about, the design of the actual clothing, the stitching and all that stuff, that's pretty cool. Like on the bottom of the coat, there's like a wiring, metal wiring there, so you could do a little bit more action poses. But there are a lot of downsides, because like for example, like I said, one of the faces, I don't think it's actually pretty accurate to the design of Dante from the game. And another downside is his arms. There's a lot of limited movement because of the clothing. That's understandable, but that's still a downside. And like one of the biggest disappointment for me personally is that he doesn't really have much of a midsection pivot or joint or whatever. I mean, you'd think that he's bare chested there, so he'll have a lot more freer movement up there, but he doesn't, and that's kind of a disappointment. Other than that, he's kind of like what you'd expect. I think that some of his posing can be limited due to the limited articulation, but everything else is actually pretty good. So I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty good, but it kind of falls short compared to the other figures. But if you know what you're getting into and you like the figure and you like the design, I definitely recommend it. So yeah, that's it for today's video. So thank you for watching, and remember, take care.